Hey everybody, Al Puglisi Trains. This is another episode of Transforming Model Railroad Structures. It's a service I provide. You can contact me, send me your structures, and I will redo them, repair them, and make them into something really, really special. This is from an O-scale client of mine that we're building his high rail layout on, Jeff Thompson. And it was an original build of an old downtown deco kit. The roof has seen better days. It's going to be everything's going to be completely redone on this. I think the original kit was actually an Italian restaurant, but that's exactly what this is going to be. As a matter of fact, it's pretty big. It's hard to tell looking at it, but it's about 9 by 9 inches, or maybe 9 by 8 inches, so it's pretty good size. And the back of it really doesn't have much of anything going on, and that's not going to be an issue. But I spent a good amount of time on the internet printing up various graphics and pictures. They want this transformed into the Piccolo Mondo, which is their favorite Italian restaurants, one of their favorite Italian restaurants. And I've got some interior shots that we're going to shadow box inside the building. And I spent a lot of time on the internet just playing around with some different graphics for the building. I made an interesting rooftop detail. That's my lovely wife on one side, another woman to go on the roof. So I've got all kinds of interesting stuff to put on this. So this is the before. And let me show you the after. Well, folks, this is the finished product after about 4 hours worth of work. Now, it looks a little bit bright in this video. I shot this thing outside initially, and I said, wow, this thing looks really nuclear. This thing looks too bright. It needs to be dulled down. In reality, it is dulled down looking. But for some reason, under the light of this video, it looks a little bit bright. But I can assure you in person, it's nice and flat, and it is not too bright. I spent a lot of time recoloring all the brick with multiple colors of country red, cardinal red, rouge, antique white washes, a little bit of an alcohol Indian ink wash. The signage was gotten out of old magazines or off the internet. The Piccolo Mondo signs were printed up off the internet. It's one of their favorite restaurants. The original, obviously the Piccolo Mondo, the actual prototype does not look like this, but hey, it's signage to give homage to one of my client's favorite restaurants. And there's a lot going on this structure. I can make structures with a little bit going on or a lot going on. The client wanted a lot going on this because my Italian restaurant had a lot going on. So it's got a lot going on, and you've got the signage and the weathering on the sides there completely redone. You've got let's go and take a look at I put in a shadow box. These are actual photographs off the internet from Piccolo Mondo, the inside of the restaurant, shadow boxed. And let's take a look at the second floor. Got this knockout, beautiful young Italian gal here on her Vespa, and I've got the billboards, got my lovely wife over there. And got the other woman over there on a neat billboard on the roof. We've got skylighting on the roof there that looks right down inside the restaurant. Got water tanks, got a hatch for access to get up on the roof. So there's a lot going on the roof. I think I'll put some ladders on those water tanks, and gives it a lot going on, gives it an interesting look. And my wife did not want to be in this billboard, but hey, I didn't want two of the same woman, so I cut my wife's head off and put her in there. And hope she's not too upset with me. And pan back. And I have one on my layout in Pugsburg, which is an HO scale version of it that inspired the client. I'll show you that one in a minute. And again, these were signs that I'd taken off, some off the internet, but some out of magazines. Now, you want to be very careful. You don't want to use anything that's trademarked or anything that belongs to somebody else's personal property. You don't want to do that without permission. These big signs were taken out of old magazines. And this is a transformation. Again, I can do this for you on your structures. You want them plain or you want them super fancy, whatever you want, I can discuss it with you. Let's go take a look at the HO one, which was the catalyst for having the client give me his kit and having it redone here. Let's go take a look. And before we do, there's not anything really going on in the back because the back of the structure is not going to be seen. And this is actually two advertisements put together on the side. And this is the inspiration for it off my Pugsburg layout. Now, I have not done my roads yet, but this is the Ricossa Italian restaurant off Pugsburg Railroad. A little bit different. Now, we can add figures, rails on the stairs, flowers and flower pots on the front of this building when we get it on the client's layout. Folks, if you want some structures transformed for you, contact me at alpug1@verizon.net and we can talk about it. It's something that I do. You can send me the structures and I can send them back. If the structures are actually planted on the layout, I've also done transformations of structures on layouts. This is a matter of taste. This particular building has a lot going on. So does the one next to it. That's my taste. If you want something not as flashy, that can be arranged as well. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It really helps promote the channel. It costs nothing to do so, and you can just do so by hitting the subscribe button. And to see other structures I've transformed, go to my playlist on my homepage, click on playlist, and go to transforming model railroad structures to see other structures I've done for clients. Thanks for watching.